Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Esoteric Libra. Today I'm going to be doing a Divine Feminine energy reading, okay? Divine Feminine, you guys have really good energy out here. During the pre-shuffle, you guys got reproduction by spore, which is my North Node card, okay? Oh wow, and then underneath is the Life Path card, so that's like double energy, okay? But this is my North Node energy, okay? That means you're on the right path. You have all must have prizes, trying to please everyone. You have victory, and then you have Lemuria creating heaven on earth. Okay, it's happening. And then you have the Emperor right here. I feel like you're in a space right now where everything that you have been trying to manifest is like kind of happening all at once. Okay, um, so if you are someone who like you want to have like the big bank, you want to have like the man or the partner or whatever gender you're into. I don't know. You want to have the house, you want to have the car, you want to have the spiritual purpose, you want to have like the grounded energy, you want to have the happy family, all that. I feel like it's all happening like right now, okay? And if it's not if you can't like visually see all of these things, right? I feel like you feel it in your spirit, okay? Like something is like happening behind the scenes, okay? And I feel like it's gonna happen, it's gonna appear to you very soon, okay, if it hasn't already, okay? There's also this energy of like some kind of blockage, okay? There could have been someone like pulling on your energy, or sort of like keeping you from getting to a certain blessing or certain blessings, okay? Because they were throwing your energy off, okay? You know how sometimes like you hear that just by being around certain people, um, your blessings will be, held from you, okay? Because you're not meant to share those blessings with those people. That's what it's giving, okay? There's something here that changed, and it made it to where your life could be more easygoing, okay? So yeah, let's hop into that. Organization, okay? That has to do with the home life, that has to do with your stability and your grounding, okay? Let's see, which one do I want to pull? Let's get an energy oracle, and I'm gonna pull a work your light. The garden and the gate. Yeah, this is talking about taking a leap of faith, okay? And let me get the energy from this work your light oracle. Awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, and integration. Yeah, don't dim to fit in. There's like this kind of feeling here where I think like you you're meant to stand out, and you're meant to sort of pave your own path, okay? And like when you're around certain people who go against, not necessarily go against who you are, but when they intentionally try to stop you from that, like spirit is not going to allow you to prosper around these people, okay? It's creating too much resistance, okay? And I feel like whatever happened, the resistance is gone now, okay? I feel like you have this clean slate like right ahead of you, okay? And another thing too, I feel like the reason that certain people are not allowed to be around you is because you have don't dim your light to fit in right here. I feel like it makes you shrink, okay? You're meant, again, you're meant to stand out, right? So if you're not being all that you can be, then you're not going where you need to go, essentially. You're not taking opportunities because you might be around certain people. You're not feeling motivated because you might be around certain people. You might be too giving to people who don't deserve that side of you. Things like that, right? The Ace of Pentacles. I fuck with that. Again, there's something here about your home life changing. They're saying swiftly, okay? So that means that something here is going to happen fast, okay? And it's going to happen in a way where you didn't necessarily expect, okay? I feel like your quality of life is increasing, okay? Yeah, Ten of Cups. This is what I just told you. This shit. Ten of Cups is a happy family. Your quality of life is increasing. Okay, so that's like in monetary value as well as your family and your home life. Okay, so if you have children, you're gonna notice your children are happier. If you are single, you're gonna be with someone, or if you're already in a relationship, that relationship is gonna have some kind of upgrade. You can go from engaged to married. You can go from dating to a relationship, whatever the case, right? Um, dating to engage, something like that. Okay, what is the guardian negate? I'm getting like the energy of like creation. I said that something here is like a blank canvas. Look at this shit. The magician falls out, right? That's what we're talking about. Okay, so when you're creating something, you are technically tapping into that magician energy. I know I don't have an ant on my ass crack. Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know why I always put on perfume, knowing damn well I'm gonna come out here and get ate up. But anyways, let me try to hurry up. So you got the magician. The magician talks about creation, okay? The magician is a number one. This is talking about the energy of the self, okay? You have everything that you need within you to get a thing done, okay? The best magicians can honestly manifest from the mind. They can manifest with minimal tools, okay? A lot of the times, we might think of the magician as someone who needs to have every single thing. As long as you have the basic five elements and you know how to make do with what you have, you can do it. You can create anything from that, okay? Um, and they're taking me down like the story of like they're taking me to the story of slavery, right? So even with that, right, say for example, all these slaves came over here and they were used to being a certain way, they were used to eating a certain way, they were used to using certain tools, right, to do things, and they didn't have that when they got brought here, right? So they had to improvise. There's the energy of improvising here too, okay? So I feel like you need to also take note of that. Roses could be significant. You have the death energy, which is transformation. Okay, I feel like I'm also hearing transmutation. I feel like someone here also does well with like like chaos. Okay, and I like to say this about myself too. I actually work with sigils a lot because I know I do work well with chaos, and so it's because I was born into it. So a lot of you guys could be born into like chaotic situations, or like situations where you don't come from much, but you make something out of nothing. Okay, um, and so again, there's that energy of transmutation. Okay, so I feel like you can take a little bit of thing, and you could take, it's like getting flour and making bread, right? One person might just see, oh my God, I have flour. And another person says, no, I can make 10 loaves of bread. And then from this 10 loaves of bread, I can sell them now. I got some money and I got food. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like that energy. Okay. The Tower card. Scorpio energy heavy here, by the way, too, because you got the Death card and you have the Tower. Um, but yeah, again, back to that whole chaos energy. I feel like someone here works well under pressure. Someone here, you might need to actually work with sigils, okay? Um, yeah, I think that would be beneficial. I need to get the fuck up out of here already. I just sat down, but I feel I got bit by like two ants already. But yeah, I feel like when bad things happen, it's really like you're the kind of person who will focus on like a high vibrational outcome for the situation. I feel like you make shit work for you. Okay, there's no such thing as like I don't have. There's no such thing as oh my god, I can't do this. Like I don't feel like you believe in that word can't. Okay, I don't think you understand the word no. Right? Like not in a way where it's like toxic, but you know what I'm saying? Like when it's something that you desire, a high vibrational desire. Okay. You got look at this Four of Pentacles, and I pull it out upside down, right? The Four of Pentacles typically talks about lack. I feel like again you're coming out of this energy, okay? There has been something that has been weighing you down and keeping you stuck in that cycle of lack, okay? And I feel like whatever this new way of being is, it's basura. That shit is out, okay? Ace of Swords, okay? I feel like you can even have a new mindset about something, okay? You can feel a whole different type of energy, okay? You can feel very like clear minded, very calm, very grounded, okay? Very emotionally stable around this time. And if you don't have Scorpio as a sun sign, I'm also getting there's a significant Scorpio placement in your chart, okay? Or something here happens around Scorpio season, okay? Ooh, okay. You got the Fool card coming out right here. There's gonna be yeah, that could be like the peak of your new beginning, okay? Around Scorpio season, I'm getting. But with the Fool card, this is it's a new beginning, okay? It's talking about taking a leap of faith. Spirit may have you do something around that time, okay? Sometime around, I'm specifically getting like October, okay? Um, you could you could be guided to do something out of the norm, okay? Again, and then you had the Garden of the Gate back here too. So yeah, I feel like if you've been wanting to go somewhere, if you've been wanting to do something, if you've been wanting to take some type of risk, October will be a good time for that. Judgment, okay? I'm also hearing good judgment. Around this time, there's going to be, here it goes. Around this time, I'm also getting, right when you're about to actually take this leap of faith, someone's going to come in and they're going to need your help. And you're going to have to make a decision. You're going to have to choose, okay? But I'm getting that the same person that, or the same people, whatever this is, say, I don't know how many people it is. You guys take it how it resonates. But whoever this was or is that's coming to like ask you for some type of assistance or help, and you have to choose between whatever you were getting ready to do, or helping them, you know, this is the same energy that was keeping you stuck, by the way, okay? It's the same energy that was keeping you where you were already at, back at square one, okay? And by choosing that option again, you're going to go backwards again. I do get that. Yeah, look, all these negative ass cards coming out now. You got the Empress in reverse. Someone's like a fucking energy vampire that you, I don't know, like, I don't know how to explain it. They just, if they see you doing well, they have to come and they have to like try to fuck it up for you, okay? Someone here makes you feel like drained. Someone here makes you feel like you don't have a creative spark in your body. Someone here makes you feel like you're just regular. Like, I don't know. Hold on, that's two cards. It was the Star and the Wheel of Fortune, though. Look, the Page of Wands, okay? This is like a test, okay? I feel like you're gonna be very confused. Like, I feel like someone here comes and like they lay it on thick, but this is someone who's like giving narcissist. They're a fucking gaslighter. They're a fucking um. I'm hearing a shapeshifter. Okay, this motherfucker could be a shapeshifter. Okay, like they'll literally be coming to you crying and like fucking like begging you and like making you all these promises, and then all of a sudden, like, as soon as they get what they want, then they're gonna treat you like shit, like quite literally, or they're gonna try to shit on you after they have their come up and they see that you're back at square one. They're gonna try to shit on you again, okay? And it's crazy because I kept feeling Scorpio energy over here in the middle where the Empress in reverse fell out at, right? Um, and it's like in my life, I don't. I love Scorpios, right? But that's one zodiac sign that I've noticed that they will do that shit. You know, like Scorpios can really be like that. Like they'll fucking. They're. It's like on one hand they can be very loyal, but only to who they choose, right? And then on the other side of that, like they'll fucking play in your face and try to shit on you and like want to compete with you and do little things, right? And I'm specifically getting like women sometimes. Okay, I haven't dealt with that with a male Scorpio, but I've dealt with it with female Scorpios on two occasions. Okay, and I've seen it like outside of me, like in other type of relationship dynamics, like where Scorpio women are like that. Okay, Like, they could be very fucking shady. Okay, so this, like, now that I'm saying that, this could be a female that comes in to try to do this. Okay, look, Ten of Swords. I can't make this shit up. This is fucking Ten of Swords on a split. Okay, someone here, that's all they want. They just want to one up you. Okay, or like they just want to like use you, quite literally, or manipulate you. Like, someone here gets off on manipulation. Ten of Wands. Spirit's like, let that shit go. Okay, someone's gonna fucking cry. Let me see. But it's like, it's not real tears. They're like fucking crocodile tears. Time for a restock. Use a conjure oil. Drink some water. Clean your house. Invest in yourself. Meditate. Okay, and then you have the morning star coming out right here. So the morning star is the divine mother, divine child archetypes. So that will be like Christ, Venus, Ishtar. Okay, this is also the ego functions, this like sensation, feeling, and thinking. And this is one of your functions of intuition. And in Jewish faith, this has to do with protection. This is also a merging of divine feminine, divine masculine. It is the alchemical symbols for fire and water as well. Okay, this is talking about a union. Okay, so again, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. I just said this is a union. Okay, you're having a union of self. This is like a union with your purpose. This is a union with like your life path. Okay, and Spirit is saying, don't take this shit for granted right now. And honestly, like, people's temporary ass feelings, fuck them right now. Okay, specifically take note of the month of October. Something here happens in October. Okay, anyways, that's what I have for you guys. I got too many fucking ants on me. They're trying to eat me because it's perfume. I gotta go. If you want to book a reading, text the number on the screen. Peace. Bye.